John's Community Open, the JCO. Round 2 versus nssrusseal. Let's go. Thank you, Josh. Appreciate it. But yes, good luck to you, nssrusseal. I wish you all the best in this match. I just hope that we could both play spectacularly, put on a cool show. And we're going to get it. All right. Let's rock. Oh. Of course, I go to stretch my back out, and I just hear a few cracks, and I'm just like, okay, all right, we're good. We're straight. We're solid. All right. Ooh, did we get... Nah, the wind's against us. Man. Couldn't have started out with us. That would have been nice.
Nice shot.
Ooh, all right. Well, I guess I will go ahead and try and stay in the fairway for this. Actually, you know, I think I would rather have like a straight up shot at this. You're right. So yeah, let's if it lands in the bunker, that's fine because we're hitting 7-iron anyway.
Nice shot.
I'd rather have a straight up chip at this. Yep, that'll be fine. Ooh, actually, I don't think 7 quite makes here. My old reliable. But that's okay. We'll use the 5. We'll make it work. So, depending on where it's going to hit, it's going to kick the ball left, but then it breaks back right. So we're just really going to have to account for the wind. And I think that does it. I would have preferred not getting the really checky little nonsense, but hey, as it turns out, we might have overestimated the wind there, but that's quite all right. Whew. No! I didn't get a chance to see your putt, although I saw that you weren't that far away. Man. I'm sorry about that start, but hey, at least it was hole 1. 8 holes to make it up. For putting? Man, that's a great question. Oh, God. All right, well, this is still fine. Truthfully, I wouldn't take my advice for putting, because unfortunately, my putting is based on feel. And that comes from me playing golf in real life, and so it just kind of translated really good for me. Because if you notice, I don't really practice putt, and my aim is just entirely, again, like me, like me going off of my, feel. Oh, thank God we got the launch roll out of the rough. That's huge. But I will say, people have posted putting strategies on the Discord, and I would perhaps look into some of theirs because I feel like they do a good job explaining, like, you know, like swing mechanics, maybe helping with like practice swings and whatnot, and, you know, all that good stuff. And yeah, I was gonna say, and there's a lot of feel with putting too. You kind of like grow into it, like the more you putt. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, that gonna be okay over the top of the tree? That's the question. I think so.
Nice shot.
Yup. Okay, that's fine. I was a little worried that that backspin was really gonna kill it, but no, it ended up being just fine. Nice birdie. I was gonna say, you put that real close, and that's not an easy pin. I'm just glad we got decent wind for that. Yeah, nice birdie. Hole 4. Center pin. Wind is pretty sideways. Okay.
Nice shot.
Hope that was okay. Get up there. Alright, now stop. Now stop. Alright, over predicted the wind a little bit and undersent it a little bit, but it all ended up working out pretty alright. Ooh, hello. Hello. No! That was such a good shot. That was online, too. Fantastic attempt.
Nice shot.
Okay. Just gotta keep it dialed in. Is the wind with us again? Please say it's with us again. Yeah. You kind of heard my tone change a little bit as soon as I realized what kind of wind it was. But unfortunately, even with how far right I can put this and even being in the right box, I don't think that we're gonna be able to make that bend. Unfortunately, so we're just gonna do this.
Nice shot.
Hopefully, I laid enough off of that. I didn't. It's in the rough. I mean, it's always by like that much, but whatever. It's fine. Oh man, if that would have stayed, I could have freaking bent that like Beckham. Sorry, dated reference, but that's just where my brain went immediately as soon as I started firing up that sentence. And the truth of the matter is I've only seen that movie maybe once, so it's not even like it's a something I'm familiar with. Just where my brain went. But all right, we're mostly in line with the wind. That's good. Okay. It was probably undersent. It was okay. I just wish I didn't have the little checky backspin. I was trying to roll it up at it, you know? I knew that thing was going to jump off that hill. Hands are getting sweaty. $21. At least it's not the worst pin. I'll take it. And not the worst win.
Nice shot.
All right. Oh. That was a little too firm, I think. Hello. Wait, it's not going to roll back down the hill? I thought for sure that was going to roll back down the hill. That would have been great.
Nice birdie.
Really, really glad that one didn't miss. Let's just say that. I thought for sure that thing was going to break hard to the right and it was going to lip, and I would have been pretty sad. Although that was a good attempt. I feel like that thing would have zipped back up for you, nssrusseal, if that thing didn't hit the fringe. Good shot, though. All right. Hole 17. Is the win with us or against us? It is. Oh, wow. Okay.
Nice shot.
That might be a little bit too light, but we're going to find out together. Yeah, it was a little bit too light. It was going to be somewhere between full send and, like, that, so it was going to be tricky. It needed to be, like, just a hair off. But, oh well. Not a bad shot. I'll take it. Yeah, it's going to break pretty good. I 100% thought I undersent that. 100%. Ooh, was that for hole in one or was that for chip in? Because if that was for hole one, that was crazy. That was a great shot. No. But yes, hard agree with you on that. Or I should say it's like the worst. Well, hole 8 I still take as worst. Like, bar none. For me. But hole 17 can just be one of the, like, the reason why I hate 17 is because there's literally scenarios where it's just like, okay, you literally can't get on the green, regardless of what you do, what box position you have, it doesn't matter. You physically can't get on the green. Have fun. And I'm just like, I won't, thanks. All right. Let's see. So if we're gonna account for the wind, so okay, and how? Let's just, yeah. All right. Hope that was okay. Not over enough. Definitely not a bad attempt though.
Nice approach.
Nice, Chaos. Very nice. Congrats on the new PB.
Nice birdie.
Oh no, it stayed on the back fringe. I saw that thing spinning. I was just really hoping you'd get down so you'd be on the green. All right, you get this. Honestly, go with what you feel. Nice. Great recovery chip in there, nssrusseal. One hopping in is all it took. That was very satisfying. Okay. Well, at least it's win that we can make with. That's good.
Nice shot.
Okay, so long as we didn't hit like the center and we were stuck, that's fine. We are good from here. Let's go with 9. Let's put it like right there. Yeah. Nah. Not hard enough and didn't give the wind enough credit. That was not a good chip. Not good, not good.
Nice birdie.
Okay. Nice. Highlighted message. Wait, did it not work or did it work? I can't tell. If it didn't, my bad. I need to figure out how to make that work. Because otherwise, that's a scam. I don't want to do a scam. Ooh, okay. Well, that's not great win for the last one, but alright. Well, let's play it safe.
Nice shot.
And that's not it. I still can't believe that makes it into the fucking bunker. Like, that's actually fucking insane that that makes it to the goddamn bunker. I even said it myself. Oh, yeah, let's play it safe. And here we are. And unfortunately, nssrusseal made the same mistake I did. I didn't want to be bunker boys. We both freaking facepalmed on that one. Okay, I'm glad you're still in play, though. You're still in play. Doesn't matter. You're still in play. Whew, that was close. That was real close.
Nice shot.
Probably shouldn't have put backspin on that, but whatever. Well, GG's game one, nssrusseal. You ready to go for round two? Because I would like to roll straight into it if we can, because of the storm. So, if you're ready, so am I. All right, let's do it. Best of luck to you, nssrusseal, in round two. Best of luck.
The contestants.
Let's get it.
Nice shot.
All right. Wind took it more than I thought it was going to. That's crazy.
Nice approach.
See, I went too far to the right last time and ended up getting me a lip. So I tried to not go as far and I underestimated it.
Nice birdie.
And I really hope I did say it, but yes, best of luck in round two. I'm pretty sure I said it, but I just wanted to make sure I did. Ooh, that was a good back crack. Okay, swim with us a little bit. That's a little bit, alright.
Nice shot.
Alright. Ooh, I was just hoping for the AC to kick on. Ha 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 ha. Savior.
Nice shot.
I don't know if there was a way I could have finagled my way onto the green from there. I feel like I might have been able to, but oh well. Okay, so Sorry, just making sure I don't get my rights and my lefts mixed up. So let's go right there. Let's give it one of those. Too far over.
Nice.
Not a bad idea, just too far over.
Nice birdie.
Actually, I should have thought about that for a little bit longer because it was only 6 mile per hour winds and they weren't even dead right to left. Like, I really should have not put that over nearly as far as I did. But, oh well. It is what it is. No! That even hit on the right side of the cup. As in the correct side, not actually the right side because it was clearly the left. But, I mean, I knew that was hit firm, but I thought that was going to dive down into the cup because of the side it hit on. I'm sorry about that. $17, huh? Alright. So... Wait. Oh, I'm so glad I switched.
Nice shot.
I don't know if that's going to be hard enough or not, but... Well, we're on. So, I can't complain about that. Okay, so it's going to go right, and it's going to break back left, but I think it's going to break more left than right. So let's go over there. I underhit that, but I can't believe it made it.
Nice birdie.
I thought for sure that thing was going to short left on me. Like 100%. So, I'm glad that it ended up making it. Man, I wish we had a better angle on nssrusseal shot. Ooh, hello. I thought that was great. If that hit, like, maybe 3 feet shorter, I feel like that's perfect. Alright. Hole's 13. Is the wind against us? Because if it is, I will totally go spoon. Hooray! I can go spoon. Alright. Yeah, it would be... So if we put it... Okay, so let's put it, like, right there. Ooh, okay, yeah. Don't hit the fringe. Okay, thank goodness. Okay. That little extra half that I gave it was what took me out of it, but we'll take it. As long as there's no launch roll, you know.
Nice birdie.
No launch roll for me, thank you. That was a good approach. I went with spoon, you went with, I assume, 5 iron for the backspin in. Because I don't think 7 in that wind makes it like that. Sorry, I actually drank an energy drink today because I knew it was going to be a long day, so I got a little extra energy. I'm just not a big energy drink guy. Let's go with that.
Nice shot.
Yeah. I'll do just fine. Well, I was gonna try and say a made-up word, but then I hesitated and it was gone. But okay, same strat as before. We want a straight-up shot at this.
Nice shot.
Bunker away. All right. Now let's see if we can actually get the line on this right this time. All right, wind is slightly against us. We're pitching from 60 yards out. 2 clubs up. So I would say right there. Oh, that was close. You know, I just realized this entire time that I've been streaming that I absolutely misspelled tournaments in my tags. I don't know why I saw that from up here and why I was looking at that specifically, but I just saw it and I was just like, really? It's been a little over 2 years and it's been misspelled this whole time, huh? Not bad. Sorry, I just want to make sure that I am not misreading this. Yeah. Sorry, just making sure. Whoa. See, that was crazy to me when people were telling me, like, there was a survey. Wow, we got a whole 20 again. But yeah, they did a survey on the Discord and asked if you, use the wrist strap or not. And I 100% do because I don't trust myself. But the number of people that didn't, I was just like, wow. Because, like, right then, I would just straight drop this on the floor. And that would have not been great.
Nice shot.
All right. Well, I mean, hey, we'll take that. It wasn't too bad. I'm just hoping, yeah, 3 iron should be able to get up and over. Yeah, 3 iron should be able to get up and over. Perfect. We do want to beat it to the left, but I'm gonna say let's put it back like this way a little bit. And then let's hit it
Nice shot.
that wasn't hard enough for that backspin. Kill it. Kill the backspin. Stop. I cannot believe after hitting the fringe that didn't kill the backspin. That's actually crazy. Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. We were in the same boat, nssrusseal. That sucks. All right, we're going to chip this because it looks like the wind's actually going to do exactly what I want for me. So we're going to hit this too. Yes!
Chicken birdie.
Clean. Ah, that's alright, Chaos. I was gonna say, I really do appreciate you coming for stream, though, seriously. And staying up till 2:30 to hang out. That's crazy. Well, hey, thank you very much. I hope you sleep well. Two 18-19. Another bonus hole. Alright. Let's see what we can do here. Alright, so... 2. Let's go 3.
Nice shot.
Close. I'm not sure if hitting the green would have mattered in that shot or not. Who's to say? Appreciate you, Chaos. Have a great sleep. Thanks again for hanging out, and I appreciate the well-wishing immensely.
Nice birdie.
Alright, we were close. We were close. I probably could have hit that a little bit harder if I did. Ooh, hello. Come on. Come on. Come on! I thought that it was going to have enough go. Like, that had a decent amount of backspin. I knew it kicked a little far, but I was hoping that thing was really going to kick it into second gear and get you that hole in one. Dang. Nice shot. Alright. So we got 18, which 18, is that wind with us or against us? Okay, it's with us. If that was against us, that would have made this a lot less fun. But since it's with us, we can make this work.
Nice shot.
Alright, but it's still a lot of freaking wind. So, we're going to try and stick this close. Front pin, too. So we're absolutely putting backspin on this. Oh. Alright.
Nice shot.
Don't hit the fringe. Wow, that took a nasty cop forward. Holy cow.
Nice.
Like, that thing absolutely demolished my shot. Well, let's put it, like, is it right there? Might be, like, right there. That was a way better attempt by nssrusseal than me. So, great shot. Is it right there or is it right there? I don't think it's right. Oh, hold on. Think about it. Because it will break back to the right as it gets towards the hole. So is it right in between these two? I mean, I don't know. This still does seem better. Nice eagle. Alright, we'll go with this. Shabba!
Great eagle.
That was a great 35.5 footer. Like, really happy with myself I made that. Thank you both. I appreciate that. especially on 18. Like 18's got a lot of hills going on, and considering mine started to go down the second tier again, I had to account for 2 tiers and then another couple tiers back. So, whew, appreciate that. Yeah, I know. I'm not happy about this either. Oh wait, no, the wind's with us. We can just absolutely full send this right over. That's awesome. All right, full send the boy. Kebab. Yeah, that's gonna be just fine. Ooh, yeah, we're even gonna be in the fairway. Wow, look at that. Front fairway on hole 19. All right, wind is with us, but I hate this pin with a deep and fiery passion. So, let's see. 33 divided by... I'm going to put it over a little bit more to account for the break. And then the question is, are we going to roll this thing up at it, or are we going to try and backspin it in it? That's the tough part. It's like, it's so hilly, but it's so windy, but it's also uphill. So it's like, what do you do? I guess I'm going to try and hit the little backspin in Trickaroo. See what we can do. Nah. I underestimated. Wow, if I would have just hit that without backspin, I think that might have actually been pretty great. So, this was the putt I didn't want. So, let's just see if we can nail it. This was the first thing that I saw that I thought was like, hey, this I think will work. So, just because we are not trying to hit this hard. So. Yeah. All right. Nope. Too hard. That was way too hard. That was crazy. Easy. I'm genuinely surprised that putt came out that ridiculously hard. That was nuts. All right. Not an easy putt either, but we can do this. Shorted. You hate to end it on that. Yeah, I know. That putt was gross. Not my best work on those. All right. Well, GG's nssrusseal. Great playing with you. I appreciate the match. I was gonna say, it got a little sketchy there at the end, that's for sure, but we'll take that. Oh yeah, no worries. Like I said, thank you very, very much for playing.